What's happening, my Jacked family? Coach Scott here, jacked at the40.com. Today's topic comes from a comment and question that I received from Steve, a fellow YouTube subscriber, over on one of my Instagram posts last week where I was indulging in some cheesecake. Steve mentioned that I have no idea how this guy, me, eats like this. It seems like he has a lot of cheat meals. So I went on to say, it's easy. It's all about calorie balance. It's not rocket science. And then Steve went on to say, yeah, but isn't it that all calories are not the same? So this brings up a couple different topics that I would like to address in today's video. The first thing I like to address is the problem with social media and the fact that you're only getting a snapshot, a little glimpse into my life as well as anyone else's life that you're following across the social media platforms. The truth is that I eat whole, natural, nutrient-rich foods at least 90% of the time. Those are the meals and foods that I enjoy, and I'm very structured with my nutrition. The first 3 meals that I eat just about every single day of the week are the same. They are whole, natural, nutrient-rich foods. If you follow my vlogs and my Sunday vlogs that I post, you see those same meals just about every single vlog where I share every single meal I eat for the day. Those meals are pretty much consistent across each one of those vlogs, where I have my breakfast smoothie each and every day that's loaded with spinach, nutrients, great gut health probiotics with that kefir. The second meal is typically eggs, oats, berries, mixed veggies, and the third meal is usually Greek yogurt and berries. I have a lot of those meals consistently each and every day, so nutrient-rich foods. A lot of the dinners that I eat throughout the week are the same week after week. So I don't tend to post a lot of those meals. I don't post my shake every single day because it just gets boring. I feel like I'm sharing the exact same meals all the freaking time. It just gets boring. It's not interesting content. So a lot of what I do share are some of the things that I have that are different, and they tend to be, a lot of times, the cheat meals. And there are some weeks where I'll have cheat meals a little bit more frequently than others, and there's sometimes I may go 2 weeks without a cheat meal. And then a big reason I like to share the cheat meals on social media, on my YouTube channel here, whether it's Instagram or Facebook, is because I want to show my fellow men over 40 that you can get shredded after 40, stay shredded after 40, all while enjoying your favorite foods, your favorite meals responsibly. And this brings up the next point in the discussion that I had with Steve there on Instagram, and that is that it really is easy. It comes down to calorie balance. It's not rocket science. And as I addressed in the last Jacked at the 40 Life vlog, where I compared my cheat day to the day after cheat day, I basically try to keep my cheat days in check. I try, if I'm having cheat meals, I still try to keep it well within my caloric target for the day. My maintenance level calories are 2,800 to 3,000 calories, so I still try to keep it around that mark. If I eat a little bit above 3,000 calories, I'll just eat a little bit less the next day to kind of balance things out. So to me, it's not rocket science. And to address Steve's point about that not all calories are the same, all calories are the same. Really, the bottom line is that when it comes to maintaining your body weight, losing fat, trying to get shredded, the biggest factor that's gonna have an impact on your results is the caloric target that you are hitting. Are you in a caloric deficit to lose weight? Are you at maintenance level calories to maintain your weight? So yes, all calories are the same. It really does come down to calories, but that doesn't mean that all foods are the same or all meals are the same. And let's use that last recent video that I recorded as an example. So for the cheat day, for dinner, I had a pulled pork sandwich, a bean soup, and the cheesecake. Compare that to the following day where I had 14 ounces of chicken fried up in some fajita seasoning, 14-ounce sweet potato, a pepper, and half an onion. The difference between those two meals, let's say, for example, let's say they were exactly the same calories. The difference between those two meals would be absolutely tremendous in the form of the macronutrient makeup, and even more important would be the micronutrient makeup. So I definitely gained more protein from that second meal, the healthy meal with the chicken in there. I definitely gained a lot more micronutrients from the sweet potatoes, from the veggies, definitely gained more fiber from that meal as well. And although the two meals provided me, let's say for example, with the same amount of energy, the same amount of calories, I'm going to feel different after each of those meals. The cheesecake may actually make me feel a little bit more sluggish. It may sit in my stomach a little bit differently. And again, it's not providing me with the micronutrients that my body needs to thrive, to perform my best. So if you're always eating cheat meals, if you're always trying to fit junk foods, bad foods, cheat meals, treat meals, if you're always trying to fit them in your day each and every day, there's a chance that you could become deficient in some vitamins and minerals. And you don't want that, especially when you're trying to be the healthiest version of yourself and to perform your best in the gym, to live like this jacked after 40 life is all about living your life to the fullest, living a life of vitality, zest, just again, feeling your best and looking your best. So you want to provide yourself with the best fuel to feel your best, but that also does include some cheat meals, some treats like the cheesecake, because that's satisfying. It's going to satisfy your taste buds. It's going to satisfy you psychologically. You can enjoy it with friends. You can enjoy it with family. It's food. You should not, like, for me, in my opinion, no food should ever be forbidden or off limits. But again, the focus really should be on the bulk of the foods that you're consuming being nutrient rich to provide you with the best fuel possible. And to give you a couple examples, in recent years, we've had the professor who went on the Twinkie diet. So he ate nothing but Hostess products and lost 27 pounds. Again, as a way of kind of proving that it's calories that matter most. And then we had a science teacher who ate nothing but McDonald's and lost, man, I think it was over 50 pounds that he lost on that diet. And then once again, to just prove, he's proven to his classmates, his students, that calories is what matters. Calories in versus calories out is what's most important. But again, I think that's a great way of kind of illustrating the point that you can basically eat whatever you want. As long as you're creating a caloric deficit, you are going to lose weight. But that's not the best approach. I also did record a video recently on the best diet to boost testosterone for us men over 40, and talked about how we should include foods like eggs, salmon, tuna, almonds, lots of veggies in our diet, pomegranate juice. There's different foods that we can include in our diet. They're going to have a very positive hormonal impact on our lives. So although the caloric target, the caloric balance is what's most important, making sure that we are consuming foods that have a positive impact on us is just as important while we're trying to hit that target. So you want to have as many foods that are going to have a positive impact on your health and overall well-being while aiming for that caloric target as your top priority. If you're eating a higher protein diet, there's a greater thermic effect to that food, meaning that it's going to burn more calories through the digestion process. It's not going to be outrageous amounts of calories. So you could consume the same amount of calories, but if your diet is higher in protein, you may end up burning a few more calories. So although the intake is the same, you're burning more. It's still calories in versus calories out. That calories out, you're burning more from the digestive process itself. But still, it all comes down to calorie balance is the top priority. And although all calories are the same, each food is going to have a different impact on our satiety. Each food is going to satisfy us different than others. That cheesecake, although it did satisfy my taste buds, that overall meal didn't fill me up as much as the meal where I had the 14 ounces of sweet potato, 14 ounces of chicken, and the veggies. That meal was very, very filling and satisfying compared to a meal where I'm gonna have cheat foods in that meal. So a lot of times, the cheat meals that we have are more calorie dense. There's a lot more calories to it, but the food volume is a lot less. You could load up on veggies and stuff yourself silly on them and consume fewer calories than having some cheat meals out there. You could have a bag of M&Ms that may satisfy your taste buds a bit, but don't really fill you up. You'll still feel kind of hungry, if not immediately. It's going to be shortly after that meal that you're going to feel hungry again. Whereas you have a very nutrient-rich meal that is lower in calories, it can satisfy you for hours afterwards. So again, although calories are the same, the impact of each of those foods and meals is going to have a different response in your body overall, and your overall, again, satiety, well-being. It's not rocket science. There's no secret. If I eat cheat meals every single day and exceed my caloric target each and every day, I will gain weight, I will gain fat just like anybody else. But I've really learned to keep these cheat meals, cheat days in check. And a lot of it is because there are no forbidden foods in my diet, because I can eat whatever I want, whenever I want, as long as I'm balancing out my calories for the week more than anything. because I know I can have that, I don't feel like, oh my God, I don't feel deprived. I don't feel like once I have it, I've got to eat it like crazy because I don't know what, it's going to be another week before I get to have this cheat meal again. No, Chief is very upset with this as well. He knows very well that I enjoy my cheat days, don't you, Chief? I enjoy my cheat meals, but I keep them in check, right, buddy? Who's a good boy? Chiefy doggy. So just to be clear, caloric target is what I focus on the most, whether I'm trying to get shredded after 40 or stay shredded after 40. I also focus on getting an adequate amount of each macronutrient, and I consume whole, natural, nutrient-rich foods 90% of the time. 10% of the time is when I'm going to be enjoying my cheat meals. I don't really have structured cheat days or anything like that. I just go with when opportunity presents itself to me, whether a friend invites me out for lunch, family member invites me out for dinner, just a day where I feel like, you know what, I feel like having an ice cream sandwich today. I'm gonna go out and have that ice cream sandwich today. Again, keeping it all in check with my caloric target for the day or for the overall week in general. And again, I follow a very structured nutrition plan. I eat a lot of the same meals. So just because what you're seeing a lot of on my Instagram posts at times are cheat meals or cheat days, doesn't mean that that's what I'm having each and every meal. Again, if I was to post my shakes every day, you get pretty bored of following my Instagram post. If I was sharing the exact same eggs and oats for me, I have the same foods just about every day. It gets boring. So just realize that what you're seeing on my Instagram post it's just a snapshot. It's just a glimpse into my life. There's a much bigger picture that you need to pay attention to. It's a big reason why I like to do my Sunday vlogs where I do share my complete meals for the day. Sometimes there's no cheat meals in them at all, but I do like to show that I do like to live my life to the fullest. I do like to include my favorite foods, my favorite treats into my overall active lifestyle, and can still get shredded after 40 and stay shredded after 40. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. If you know a fellow bro who would benefit from watching this video, do me a favor and share it with them. More than anything, I'd love to hear from you down in the comment section below. Share your thoughts, share your insights, share your feedback on today's topic. Before you go, don't forget to download your free guide, Jacked After 40. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, do so now and hit that alert button so you're notified each time I upload a video. Have yourself an amazing day. I'll catch you in the next video.